What's up everybody, Damien here, and in today's gaming news, I've got a bad feeling about the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake developer escapes Embracer, and the Helldivers 2 cutting-edge premium warbond has landed. This is your daily fix. Aspyr is under fire over the disastrous launch of the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, which is plagued with server issues, bugs, and more. Launching today, March 14th, the $35 Classic Collection, which includes the original 2 Star Wars Battlefront games, currently has a mostly negative rating on Steam. Headlining most complaints are connectivity issues, with myriad Steam and social media users claiming just 3 64-player servers were available at launch for the 9,232 players who logged in on Steam alone. In other words, there was only room for about 200 players, leaving 9,000 out in the cold. Aspyr seemingly added more service within a few hours of launch, but problems were rampant. Server issues appear to be just one part of the problem. However, aiming has been flagged as a major issue, including on PC with mouse sensitivity and on consoles with traditional controller support. Lightbringer OG began a bug report on Reddit where users reported the Xbox Series S version doesn't work if 2 controllers are connected upon launch, instant crashes when searching for a conquest game, bugged hitboxes, and more. To sum things up, I am not on Reddit at work said, I loved the originals. This re-release so far is hands down the worst video game I have ever paid money for. Wow, I'm curious, what's the worst video game you've ever spent money on? Let me know in the comments. Mine might be Jekyll and Hyde on NES. Anyway, Aspyr isn't particularly popular with Star Wars fans following a handful of similar situations. It canceled downloadable content for its Nintendo Switch port of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, and its full remake of KOTOR has also been stuck in development hell for years, but is reportedly still alive with the help of Saber Interactive. When Aspyr was founded in 1996, I wonder if they had any idea just how ironic the name of their company would end up being. Speaking of Embracer-owned companies like Aspyr, Saber Interactive has split from Embracer, with at least 38 ongoing game development projects among the divested assets and over 3,000 staff moving across. However, a number of key studios remain, including Tripwire, Aspyr, and Beamdog. The deal is initially valued at $247 million, with the buyer named as Beacon Interactive, a company set up and controlled by Saber Interactive co-founder Matthew Karch. There are a number of interesting points in the deal. For example, Beacon Interactive has the option right to acquire Metro developer 4A Games and pinball developer Zen Studios for a fixed price within a certain time period. According to Bloomberg reporter Jason Schreier, Beacon Interactive has indeed decided to buy both studios. While Saber Interactive has split from Embracer, Embracer itself retains future publishing rights to 14 Saber games already in the works, including 2 joint projects with Beacon Interactive. They include the next AAA game from Metro developer 4A Games, a previously announced AAA game based on a major license, this is either Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, or the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, a new AAA multiplayer shooter based on a controlled IP, and Teardown, which is in ongoing development. A deal for Borderlands maker Gearbox to leave Embracer is also waiting in the wings. Embracer bought Gearbox in February 2021 as part of an acquisition spree that includes snapping up Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics, among many other studios. Last month, Embracer warned of further layoffs despite letting go of 1,387 staff since its high-profile restructuring began last June. The company also canceled 29 unannounced games last year. Embracer Group's financial struggles began following the collapse of a $2 billion deal, reportedly with Saudi government-funded company Savvy Games Group. And finally today, the new cutting-edge premium warbond for Helldivers 2 is live now, adding new weapons, gear, and armor to the smash hit PC and PlayStation 5 co-op shooter. The Helldivers 2 take on a battle pass is not time-limited. This means that once you buy it, you're free to unlock its rewards whenever you like. The previous premium warbond, Steeled Veterans, remains available. Cutting Edge costs 1,000 super credits. While you can earn super credits from gameplay and the warbond itself, you can also buy them for real-world money. Via the in-game shop, 1,000 super credits costs $10. The warbond contains things like new body armors, new weapons, capes, and emotes. There's loads going on in the world of Helldivers 2 right now. Developer Arrowhead just quietly released flying bugs in the game, and last week made mechs available. Meanwhile, Arrowhead has asked for the Helldivers 2 community's help in coming up with ideas for the hard-to-solve problem of players kicking teammates who don't have the most fashionable loadouts. And that is your daily fix for Thursday, March 14th. Now that you're caught up on the news, watch the launch trailer for Rise of the Ronin. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.